The world of Minecraft is a strange and mysterious place. There are many unsettling and terrifying things in this game that we hold so close to our heart. Some of these things, such as Endermen and the in-game paintings, are only mildly unsettling. However, there is a dark mystery hidden in Minecraft. This is the mystery of Herobrine. Who is Herobrine? Herobrine is a supposed mob that is said to be found in a very small percentage of all Minecraft worlds. His appearance is familiar for any Minecraft player. He is rumored to look just like the player character, with the only difference being that his eyes are totally white. He is said to be able to perform strange actions in a player's world. These nefarious activities include digging random 2x2 tunnels, building pyramids of sand randomly in the ocean, removing the leaves off of trees in the forest, and much more. While different interpretations of Herobrine exist, the original story paints him to be a stalker who merely watches the player from a distance. The earliest mention of this character was on August 30th, 2010 on the Minecraft forum. An unknown user posted a story detailing his personal encounter with Herobrine in his own world. His story goes as follows. I had recently spawned a new world in single-player Minecraft. Everything was normal at first as I began chopping down trees and crafting a workbench. I noticed something move amongst the dense fog. I have a very slow computer, so I have to play with a tiny render distance. I thought it was a cow, so I pursued it, hoping to grab some hides for armor. It wasn't a cow, though. Looking back at me was another character with the default skin, but his eyes were empty. I saw no name pop up, and I double-checked to make sure I wasn't in multiplayer mode. He didn't stay long. He looked at me and quickly ran into the fog. I pursued out of curiosity, but he was gone. I continued on with the game, not sure what to think. As I expanded the world, I saw things that seemed out of place for the random map generator to make. 2x2 tunnels in the rocks, small perfect pyramids made of sand in the ocean, and groves of trees with all their leaves cut off. I would constantly think I saw the other player in the deep fog, but I never got a better look at him. I've tried increasing my render distance to far whenever I thought I saw him, but to no avail. I saved the map and went on the forums to see if anyone else had found the pseudo-player. There were none. I created my own topic telling of the man and asking if anyone had a similar experience. The post was deleted within 5 minutes. I tried again and the topic was deleted even faster. I received a PM from user Herobrine containing one word: stop. When I went to look at Herobrine's profile, the page 404'd. I received an email from another forum user. He claimed the mods can read the forum user messages, so we were safer using email. The emailer claimed that he had seen the mystery player too and had a small directory of other users who had seen him as well. Their worlds were littered with obviously man-made features as well, and described their mystery player to have no pupils. About a month passed until I heard from my informant again. Some of the people who had encountered the mystery man had looked into the name Herobrine and found that name to be frequently used by a Swedish gamer. After some further information gathering, it was revealed to be the brother of Notch, the game's developer. I personally emailed Notch and asked him if he had a brother. It took him a while, but he emailed me back a very short message. I did, but he is no longer with us. I haven't seen the mystery man since our first encounter, and I haven't noticed any changes to the world other than my own. I was able to press print screen when I first saw him. Here's the only evidence of his existence. With the post, the original user attached an in-game screenshot. The picture shows a pretty ordinary Minecraft scene. It just radiates how Minecraft was in its alpha days, fog and everything. In the back of the photo, a figure can be seen staring at the player from the fog. We can't really say much about the validity of this picture, but it's pretty unsettling. Another sighting of Herobrine was in a stream from someone named Copeland. Their stream started out in a pretty normal fashion. They were just doing regular Minecraft things when about 20 minutes into the streamer spotted Herobrine inside of their house. He then ran out of his house, and after seeing Herobrine again, he fell into a pit of lava. After this, the stream went on as normal. This was certainly confusing to everyone watching. This was before the story of Herobrine was as widespread as it is today. Needless to say, the clips of the stream were heavily analyzed. This stream has basically vanished off the face of the earth. All that really exists of it anymore is a few very low quality clips. Later on, another Brocraft streamer named Patamus continued the Herobrine trend with his own video. In his stream, Herobrine can once again be seen, however this time it's believed that he took the form of a retextured door. After getting scared, he saved his game and left. After beginning his stream again, he was supposedly able to be heard talking to his wife about how Herobrine was fake and a troll. This caused a less than stellar reaction in the chat. Then weirdly enough, Copeland sent a link in the chat that led to this really creepy picture of Steve's face with human eyes. This image really unsettles me. Under the pictures, there was a very cryptic and strange excerpt that went as follows. It has been reported that some victims of torture during the act would retreat into a fantasy world from which they could not wake up. In this catatonic state, the victim lived in a world just like their normal one, except they weren't being tortured. The only way that they realized they needed to wake up was a note they found in their fantasy world. It would tell them about their condition and tell them to wake up. Even then, it would often take months until they were ready to discard their fantasy world and please wake up. At first, this text seems very weird and creepy. However, later it was discovered that it was taken from another creepypasta named Wake Up. Copeland kept up his act for over a year, swearing that his Herobrine sighting was 100% real. However, later on he revealed his sighting was a hoax. The Herobrine that he saw was actually a retextured painting. This hoax changed the entire game for the Herobrine story. This brought all new attention to the story and made it more widespread than ever. I believe that without Copeland's hoax, we probably wouldn't still be talking about Herobrine today. He most likely would have been forgotten as just another silly internet campfire story without videos like these. Despite not being that well known, Copeland and Patamus will forever go down in Minecraft history for popularizing the myth of Herobrine. Over the years, Herobrine has officially been acknowledged by Mojang. He's been featured in many official pieces of Minecraft artwork. His first official media appearance was in a promotional image for the Wedding Weekend event. In the picture, he could be seen standing behind Notch. Herobrine also appeared in the first trailer for Minecon 2011. In this same vein, he was also featured on the official banner for Minecon in the same year. There was also a statue of the character at Minecon as well. The cool part about this is that a fan actually took it home after they won it in a contest. The person who won this statue of Herobrine is Zarelith. It's unknown if he still has the statue, but I really hope he does. Herobrine has been mentioned in the patch notes for every single Minecraft version since beta 1.6.6. The patch notes always state that Herobrine has been removed from the game. The real question is, was he ever there in the first place? Weirdly enough, this Herobrine Easter egg was also in the patch notes of Mojang's other game, Scrolls. Mojang really did like to troll the community with this Easter egg. Finally, Herobrine has been featured prominently in the console versions of Minecraft. Firstly, an in-game splash text states that Herobrine has been removed from the game. However, the text doesn't really seem too sure. He has also been featured as an official skin in many of the skin packs released for these console ports of the game. These little nods by the developers are really fun to look at. It's awesome that Mojang embraces these urban legends that their fans have come up with. The legitimacy of Herobrine has been questioned over the years. Some consider it to be fact, while others do not believe in him. Well, I can report with 100% certainty that Herobrine is nothing but a spooky internet urban legend. While he is a cool concept, he has never actually been officially implemented into Minecraft. Many developers of the game, including Notch himself, have spoken out and said that Herobrine is not real. Specifically, Notch debunked the original story by talking about the claims that Herobrine was his dead brother. He stated that he only has a half-brother, and no, he isn't dead. Other developers such as Daniel Kaplan, Malstam, and Jacob have all chimed in on Twitter and put these rumors to rest. Herobrine was nothing more than an internet horror story made up by a fan of the game. While Herobrine isn't real, will he ever be officially implemented into the game? The answer is no. Mojang have made it clear that they want no part of Herobrine being an official feature of Minecraft. At one point, however, the idea was thrown around. At Minecon 2010, Notch stated that Herobrine would be put into the game one day, in one of his infamous Secret Friday updates. However, later on it was clarified that Notch was just trying to create hype and was stirring the pot, and did not actually ever intend to add Herobrine into the game. In 2012, Dinnerbone also stated that Mojang had no plans at that time to add Herobrine to the game, and probably never would. Unless Mojang's vision for Minecraft changes in the future, Herobrine won't be coming to Minecraft in any fashion. So as we have learned today, Herobrine is not a real part of Minecraft. He was just a creepypasta story that went totally out of control. While he isn't real, he is still just as important to the Minecraft community as some official features of the game are. He helped to build lots of hype around Minecraft, which the game greatly benefited from in the early 2010s. Even the developers had their own hand in embracing the legend. I bet whoever initially created Herobrine is probably really proud of themselves. They started an entire phenomenon in not just the Minecraft community, but in the entire gaming community as a whole. And whether you believed he was real or not, Herobrine has a special place in all of our hearts as Minecrafters.